place is running amok.
Chapel, she's almost finished, Madre.
Maria, bring the girl from the classes. Stand back, watch out. Stand on the road. We're all happy she's back.
Get her back,
Praise God.
5 hours late. Can't drive flat or smooth. Men built the road, but Satan dug it full of holes. I wonder, did you miss any? Son of God deliver us. I didn't think I'd ever see it again. Mr. Mooley.
Yes, Mother Madeline. Welcome back. Let me help you inside.
I had a dream in Albuquerque that my chapel had fallen down, and it was in all the papers that the Mother Superior shot the architect dead.
Welcome home, Mother Madeline, and God bless you.
God bless me, yes. E.W. And for what reason are you hiding back there?
Excuse me.
What's everyone staring at?
Well, we missed you, Mother Madeline. Are you all right? Why the cane?
The doctor's idea of this. I don't think he was even Christian. Sister Margaret, could you please get the bag? There's presents for everyone, of course. Paco. Little Brown Rose, oh, I missed you. Have you any new teeth you've been growing? Let me see. I brought you some books we'll be reading. E.W., my fine nose is tickling me. Have you run out of slate or something?
No, the roof is down.
Oh, that's good news. What then?
Let's go in the chapel.
You look like you took a breakfast of ram milk. What is it?
Oh, God help me. Everyone was working very hard. No one caught it. There must have been an oversight.
An oversight?
I can't be expected to watch everything everyone does.
Now, you are the architect, are you not? How in the name of God could you forget to put a staircase to the choir loft?
My father designed it, not me.
Well, at least he can design. You can't even bathe yourself.
He was going blind.
Well, are you? It seems the good Lord who gave you sight seems to have forgotten to give you sense.
It's just as much my fault as it is Mr. Mooley's. With all the workers talking in different languages and Mr. Mooley Sr. leaving, we somehow forgot. I'm sorry, Mother Madeline, I truly am.
Sorry.
Yes, well, so am I. What's to be done?
Well, there's not enough room in here for a regular staircase and go all the way back to the altar. The chapel's too narrow to build stairs crossways in the back.
Well, I could design a very beautiful, ornate ladder.
I could build switchback stairs here in the corner. It would take an extra column or two. That could work.
No, it would be hideous, and it would cover up half the window.
Finally, you said something smart. I didn't get the money I went for. We're still $3,000 in debt.
Well, maybe some of those folks can wait.
They've been waiting. So how much will these hideous stairs cost?
Figure about $2,000. And I could get the workers to just do it.
They've been working for 2 years at half pay. The only thing they'd volunteer to do is dig me grave and push me into it.
There must be a way we can work all this out.
How? Should I summon angels to fly up there to sing? This chapel's all I have to give back to God. Without music, listen. It's only silence. You two had better figure out a way to finish it. And soon. I don't want to see either of you again till you do. Let's go.
We missed you, Mother Madeline. I hope you're all right.
Well, my body's in ruins, but my soul's like a rock. Thank you, Florian. The miserable have no other medicine but only hope. It's Shakespeare, not the Bible. So, I saw Dame Madge Kendall in Albuquerque.
Who?
The English actress. Had her picture up half naked everywhere, and everyone was looking too, you can be sure of that. But I saw her in the flesh.
You went to the theater?
Yes, Sister Margaret, I did.
No, that's blasphemy.
You always want to believe the worst. What is that about you? God mend you. You think I had the money? No, I saw her on the street, climbing out of a fancy carriage. Her bosom's waving in the wind, and all the men's tongues were hanging out.
Mother Madeline!
Why shouldn't they hear? We're a teaching order. Our safe little convent isn't the whole world. She was beautiful, all right. The skin like a fawn's. I wasn't 6 feet away from her, close enough to smell her perfume. See her crystal blue eyes. And when I looked into them, there was nothing there at all. Beautiful on the outside, but inside, it was empty, she was. Like the chapel.
That's not a fair comparison.
She was human without a soul. What's a church without a song? Tell me that.
It was Mr. Mooley's error.
No, it was ours. We say our prayers and our vespers and take our retreats. Oh, our faith is so orderly. But it can blind us, too. Madge Kendall's absent soul taught me more than 1,000 Hail Marys. Our chapel's beautiful on the outside with no damn stairs on the inside.
Everyone go to your prayer cell and pray for understanding. You must not swear. And where is your faith, Mother Madeline?
It's not faith I lack, it's time. I'm dying.
What? Is that what the doctor said?
He said nothing. He looked out the window. I've known.
Well, did he give you something?
For the pain later, yes. For now, only aspirin. So finally, you'll be able to run the school and convent to your liking.
No!
Calm yourself. I don't think I'll mind leaving this vale of tears.
How long?
He didn't say. I don't think I'll see another spring. Cheer up. It's to heaven I'll be going. I think.
I am so sorry.
That I'll be going to heaven? You've got a face stiff as a poker, Sister Margaret. Don't you ever smile? God won't strike you down if you do. No need to be sorry. I only want to see the chapel finished. That's all.
If you have faith, it will be done. It was your faith that brought us here from Kentucky.
I once thought that faith was believing in what I couldn't see. But it's also daring to do what can't be done. Now it seems like I cannot believe, cannot dare. Not because I'm dying, but because I made such a mess of living.
Perhaps it's time you remembered the richness God has created in you. And for any lack on your part, simply repent.
Oh, you fill my soul to overflowing. What a comfort you are. Margaret, I had a dream. Wake up. We must make a novena to St. Joseph now, today. Quickly, quickly. Hurry. Sisters, sisters, hurry. Our prayer is going to be simple. Wake up, dear. Help us bring song to the chapel. It's simple. We'll be praying for 9 days.
Protect this society forever, and all those who govern it. Ever regard us with a favorable eye, and obtain for us members capable of glorifying God in our holy society. Pour thy benedictions on all those
conducted us to this holy place, and to whom we devote ourselves and our intentions for time and eternity. Amen.
Mother Madeline! Someone's coming! He's on our road! There he is!
Who is it? Good day to you, sir.
Sister.
Have you mind for some food or water?
Yes, thank you. And my mule?
Yes, of course. Paco, tend to the gentleman's mule.
See, Madre?
I'm Mother Madeline. This toothy lad's Paco. He's adopted us. Where are your manners? His mule.
El nombre es Tío. De la Flora. Acá, tío.
Oh, tío.
Gracias, amigo.
Come on, tío.
He's not used to strangers.
My name is Joe.
Mr. Joad. We're the Sisters of Loretto. This chapel's Our Lady of the Light.
It's beautiful.
Thank you. It seems you've come a long way. May we provide you with a place for the night?
Thank you. May I, see inside?
Well, there's a great deal of clutter and scaffolding about, but if you don't mind, I'd be pleased to show you.
I don't mind.
Mother Madeline's got some stranger in there, Pruitt. I don't like it.
It's very high.
Yes, almost 60 feet. They look like irons, don't they? All the better to gather our prayers. The triple window, the Holy Ghost. I love it.
Beautiful. How do you get up to the loft?
Our architect's making plans for a staircase.
Where will he put it?
He said something about over there, switchback stairs, I believe he said.
I think that would block the window.
Yes, and it would be hideous, too. You can be sure of that. The truth is, it was overlooked. a wheelwright might just as easily have forgotten the spokes to a wheel.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to offend you, but...
It's quite hilarious. I just can't laugh yet. But you feel free.
No one thought the nuns would survive a 1,000-mile trek. But it was our intention to bring Catholic education to this territory. So we left our family and our friends in Kentucky, and we came here to Santa Fe. Whoa, there was nothing here. This was an old Spanish market, and we needed a school and a convent.
And so we built it.
Ourselves.
Is the food all right?
It's excellent. Thank you.
Good. This is the first year the worms didn't get to the porines.
Mother Madeline, I believe that there's room in your chapel to build a circular staircase to the choir loft.
Circular.
Shaped like a spiral. I could build it for you, if you'd like.
You could build it.
Yes.
This, you could, the circle, spiral, whatever it is, it could be done.
Let me see if I can show you what I mean.
So you're a carpenter, are you? I don't even know your name. Yes, I do. Mr. Jode. After losing my senses. Sisters, Mr. Jode is a carpenter. But we have no money, sir.
All right. Let's say this is the choir loft. The staircase will go like this.
What a thing to have thought up.
Well, I don't think I could go up it.
You wouldn't have to, Sister Margaret. You can't sing. Oh, this is a wonder. And there's room enough. You can see that. It's so graceful, it is. Our prayers have been answered, sisters. Mr. Jode will build our staircase. We'll build it, won't you, sir?
I'll try.
May God bless you. I'm as happy as a pig in swill. So you'll be telling us whatever it is you'll be needing, won't you, sir?
Sure.
Where did you come from?
Last night I was in the desert. But this is a much better place here. Thank you.
I'm a contractor, Mother Madeline, not a fool. I understand engineering. A spiral staircase needs a central support down the middle. Otherwise, it'll collapse.
It'll have one then. Mr. Jode's the builder, not me.
Not yet, he isn't. Why didn't you bring him?
I came.
Do you mind?
Yes.
Cheers. So, you don't know who he is or where he came from, but this little rope trick convinced you.
He has a way to fix your mistake, thanks be to God.
How do you know he can build it?
He told me he could, and I believe him.
And that, I presume, is what you call faith.
Well, I might not be knowing what faith is. Your superior smirk is what I call the lack of it.
We're a lot alike, Mother Madeline. I actually like you.
Well, I don't like you, Mr. Filger. I've come because our contract says I need your approval. Will you be giving it to me or not?
I have a business. I hired the best stonemasons, the best carpenters in the territory to build your chapel. I'm not about to let some unknown desert gypsy hoodwink you into making a bad situation worse. If it falls down and someone gets hurt or killed, it's on me.
Fine. The devil with our contract. Mr. Joe to build our staircase.
How? Where are the design drawings? Does he know there isn't a forge in Santa Fe big enough to handle it?
He won't be needing a forge. He'll be building it out of wood.
Wood?
Yes.
And you still believed him? The answer is no. Our contract gives me exclusive rights to hire. If he so much as picks up a hammer, I will get an injunction and stop you.
You know what it is? You're jealous of me, Faith. You can't trust a man's word because you don't trust your own.
What if he turns out to be part Indian, Mother Madeline? Would you still trust his word?
Right this way, sir. There's a gentleman to see you, sir.
Mr. Joad, this is Mr. Filger.
It's a pleasure to meet you, sir.
Thank you.
I've been in the chapel. You've done a beautiful job. The masonry work and the wood carvings are of exceptional quality. You must be very discriminating to have hired such skilled craftsmen.
Thank you. Why don't you step inside?
Thank you, sir.
Do you play?
Oh, yes. I did once.
When did you stop playing?
A long time ago.
Did you play in concert?
Yes, I did.
Why did you stop?
I just stopped.
And you became a contractor?
Yes, building was our family's business.
I was telling Mr. Filger here about the staircase.
It sounds interesting. But I was curious. I haven't seen many spiral staircases.
I have something I'd like to show you, if I could.
Certainly.
It's a rough sketch. I'm not a very good draftsman. It was late at night.
What I wanted to say was, the ones that I've seen are cast iron, and wood seems almost impossible. Why use wood?
I don't believe there's a forge in Santa Fe large enough to cast it.
Oh. Yes.
I've never seen him so polite. Most of the time his tongue would clip a hedge. I don't know why he's like that. I heard once that he married for him.
I believe he's a man with many secrets.
The drawing took his breath away. Mine, too.
He doesn't trust me the way you do.
Where did you get the idea of this?
Trees. A tree grows in layers. another layer every year. That's what makes them so strong. But their limbs seem to bend in any direction they please. So I thought, why couldn't the staircase?
So simple.
So how long will it take you to build it?
I don't know. I never built one before.
E.W. Mr. Pruitt, come and meet Mr. Jones. Carpenter to carpenter. He'll be building our staircase.
Mr. Filger didn't say yes to that.
He never said no either, which is as good as saying yes.
Well, she decides midnight is noon. You best light a lantern. Sisters were chatting about a spiral staircase. That was you.
It was.
Probably depend on the wood, I guess.
Well, I thought longleaf pine might work well.
Probably, but it don't grow around here. Oak might work. Grows plenty here. Fir, juniper. Pinon grows like weeds. But no longleaf pine in the whole New Mexico territory.
Oak is one of my favorites.
Then we'll try oak.
Come on inside. Mother Madeline, carpenter to carpenter, if you don't mind.
So you think you want to take a chance on me?
Oh, man who thinks he can build a spiral staircase must have put a hammer to a nail once or twice.
Sisters?
Pruitt told me Mother Madeline found someone to build a staircase. She thinks the Novena brought him?
It's a brilliant idea, isn't it?
No, it's clumsy. It has nothing to do with the Gothic chapel. The line is completely wrong.
The halo of light around Christ's head is a circle. There is a circle around the Holy Ghost in the window over the entry. The man's an artist, Mooley.
If my father were here, he would never agree to it. And I will not let his reputation be defiled.
Bull! You were glad he went blind so you could take credit for the chapel. Now, why don't you just stop the artistic posturing and tell me what's on your devious little mind?
I like Santa Fe. And I won't let this pious wood butcher force me out.
What do you propose to do?
He came from nowhere. He has no references. No one would miss him.
Your puny talent isn't worth a murder, Mr. Mooley.
How about your bookkeeping talents? You thought no one knew. Strange how labor and material costs on the chapel kept going up over the last year. We're $3,000 over budget. Where did the money go, Simon?
How did you get to be such a duplicitous little rat?
By watching you, Mr. Filter. Now, what's to be done about Joe?
Well, I'm certainly not going to shoot him. And neither are you. Now get the hell out of here and let me do my work.
I know you were going to blame the staircase on me, Simon. Mooney was just too young, too unstable. I trusted his father, but his son was incompetent. Did I get it right? I can't let you do that. Pruitt can build a spiral staircase. We'll say it was our idea, but this Jode has to disappear.
Fernando, he think you not like him.
I like him.
Is it because he's an Indian? Why did the Apaches kill these sisters?
Not now, Paco. Go on.
Hernando's not Apache. Why some Indian nice and others want to kill you?
It's not restricted just to Indians. You're not going to distract me now. Read, read.
Why are you sad?
Oh, what makes you say? Who says I'm sad?
I'm pretty smart. I can tell. I know when the rain comes. I know if a dog be mean or nice. So I'm pretty sure you're sad, Madre.
We're all of us sad sometimes, Paco. You're not only smart, you got second sight. Go on. We're finished for today. That's enough. Give me a hug, huh?
We can't pay Mr. Jode. And if Mr. Filger doesn't want him to build it, I think we must respect his wishes. And there must be a reason why Filger feels that Jode isn't qualified.
Have you no eyes of your own? Do you need to look through the drunken eyes of Simon Filger?
Mother Madeline, we have a contract that we must honor.
You'd have us say no to God's gift out of our great devotion to contracts and money. You'll be paid. Don't ask me how. Mr. Jode tells me he'll build a staircase, humbly, no questions asked. Mr. Filger says no, and all he has are questions. But it's not up to him, it's up to God. And I'll never say no to God. What's happened to your faith? Mr. Jode will build our staircase, and Mr. Filger be damned. Oh, Margaret, get off the cross. We need the wood.
I talked to Madre Madeline, Fernando. She says she likes you.
I do not believe her words. I see how she looks at me.
Have you caught anything yet? No fish. Keep fishing.
Hernando, you don't have to go. Come back. He thinks white men don't like him. That's why he has a Spanish name.
What's his Indian name?
Rolling Thunder. He's Emma's Indian.
And your name is Paco.
No. It is Pedro Aripi Casisimaro Ortega. They call me Paco, though. I think no fish are here. Hernando says there are some pools upstream.
Well, I believe there are fish here. Don't you?
Mr. Jones, are you going to build this staircase?
Mother Madeline wants me to.
It will make her very, very happy. She's very sad.
I know.
The Apaches killed some of these sisters when they were coming here. I heard the men talking once. Something very bad happens to Madre Madeline on the trail. More than being killed. But what can be worse than being killed?
I don't know. I think that's a very hard question for such a young man.
Can we talk man to a man? Are you and Madre Madeline going to be married?
Madre Madeline is already married, Paco, to God. Why do you ask that?
I know things. I think you come here just to build the staircase for Madre Madeline.
I think you have a fish.
Pescado! 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 How did you know fish are here?
I know things too, Paco.
What in the name of all the saints are you doing?
I caught a fish in the river.
There are no fish in the river, my little Rose.
George said there were, and I caught one. It's the truth.
Is himself around?
No, he went to blacksmith. Will George build the staircase?
Your second sight again. Yes, he will. And you go tell him.
You don't want to tell him?
I can't run fast like a rabbit through the night, like someone I know.
Here. It is time, Senior George. Mother wishes you to begin.
Then let's begin.
Keep stirring, Paco. Don't let it get too thick.
Hola, Madre.
Is it the ark you're building?
Water to bend the wood, glue to hold it.
I wonder if you could boil Mr. Filger while you're at it. It's his doing closing down the job.
Because of me.
Because of his small, jealous heart made the devil open up a fiery gap for him. What are you doing here? I thought I told you to stay away. Go back to your own people.
Mother Madeline, he's helping us.
Oh. Let him do it then. I didn't know. Come on then.
I go home now.
Rolling thunder. Stay, help us. Mother Madeline doesn't mean what she says. Not in her heart. Come, I have a job for you.
The chapel is property under my contract.
It ain't your property. It belongs to Mother Madeline and her sister. Besides that, you stop working. What the hell are they supposed to do?
Jode is illegally tampering with my construction.
What construction? There's no staircase. They want one. He said he can build it, so let him do it.
Did you telegraph other cities to see if he's got a record?
Oh, yeah. He was caught plowing up 60 acres of hard scrabble up in Taos for a farmer who got his legs broke. Dug him a well, too, for free. Criminals like that are a real danger to civilized society.
Carlson. Carlson. Ah, hell. Drawings myself.
All right. Switch back stairs.
Staircase inside.
I knew Geronimo would escape. The cavalry's got a bunch of scouts looking for him now. They say he's headed for Santa Fe. Want my advice? You better start sleeping with your rifle.
Switch back. Simon, totally, What did Carlson say?
He said no.
What happened at the mill?
They let him buy the wood.
Hold on now. You tried to get Lou to stop selling wood to Jode? Oh, I don't think that was called for.
Nobody asked you, Pruitt.
Ain't it enough that you had us quit, Mr. Filger? Why not let Jode build the staircase? Maybe he could do a good job of it.
None of your business, E.W.
Well, I think it is. I've worked for you for 12 years, Simon, and I think that stands for something. If you'll excuse me, I'm not enjoying your company this morning. Or yours.
Looks like Mother Madeline has Pruitt on her side as well. I heard Jode that White Apache was killing those settlers down in Socorro last month. He rode around on a mule, too.
I thought you were going to shoot him.
You think I won't? I'll do it. And if you let him build it, I'll chop the damn thing down.
I don't believe that you would have the nerve.
What did you say?
You're a bore, Mully. I think I'll have my lunch elsewhere, if you don't mind. Don't you ever touch me again.
What a wonder. Mr. Jode says he will build our staircase without any nails.
I'm tired sitting around. What can I do?
Well, I'll do some finishing work on these dolls. Need this scraper. Just keep smooth hands out.
So easy.
I'm gonna turn this into this.
It's not so easy.
James?
It's pulling apart. The lap joints aren't holding.
Isn't there something you can do?
I could dowel them, but I'm afraid the wood might split.
What else? Tell me.
There's cracks between the laminate. Feel here, on the bottom.
I feel nothing.
The wood's not holding its shape.
Who's there?
Joe.
Oh, dear Jesus.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to frighten you.
I'm not a bit frightened. I thought you were still in the chapel.
Are you all right?
Don't worry, I won't disintegrate in front of your eyes. You've troubles enough with your staircase falling apart. I don't mean to sound so ungrateful to you. We're all of us very grateful. I'm sorry, I don't know. Here we go, we Irish are pathetically sentimental, and this night seems to provoke.
We will finish the staircase.
Yes, of course. God's brought us this far. Winter's in the air. I really shouldn't let it affect me so much. I mustn't keep you. The dampness, it aggravates.
I will finish it.
Why do you keep saying that? Do you think I'm blind? The wood's wrong. I'm dying in little pieces every day. God wanted me to finish the staircase. It was such a small thing to do.
Mother Madeline, the staircase is not that important.
There must be music in the chapel. God wishes it.
No. You wish it.
It's my lack of faith that's cracking it apart.
It's your lack of faith that's cracking you into pieces.
And will you tell me, please, how you came to be my judge?
I'm not. I'm just trying to build a staircase. Not your staircase, just a staircase. But it seems that you won't be happy unless I succeed at it.
It's not for me. It's my service to God. It's for him.
Madeline, you cannot proclaim the nature of your service. This is what I will do, and this is how and when and why I will do it. Are you trying to match your will against God's?
No, never.
And you can't control the Indians either. Or time, or money, or death, or even the wood. Yes, the wood's wrong for building staircases, but it might be perfect for building faith. So I'll build the staircase with the wrong wood, and you'll watch and wait with not enough time. But let's promise to keep our eyes open.
How can I keep my eyes open when I'm stone blind to myself?
That sounds like self-pity.
I've only done what I thought best.
That sounds like self-righteousness.
I'm worthless.
That's dishonest.
What the hell's left? I'm an ant. I'm an ant, a tiny, crawling bit of nonsense on this huge earth.
Madeline.
Don't interrupt. I deserve this moment of penance. There, it's over. I'm so glad you find the wreckage of my life so amusing.
No, I still can't believe they forgot to build the staircase.
No, please don't do that. Don't make me laugh. I think you're a curious man, Mr. Jode. By far the most curious fellow I ever laid my eyes on to this hour.
Could you just call me Jode?
Do you have a home or family someplace?
I used to. But not anymore. It's what I've chosen. Like you.
When I was a young girl, when I was Johanna Hayden, I always prayed to St. Joseph. Another carpenter. I was even called St. Joseph's little sister. I prayed to him when we went to Kentucky, when the sisters and I came to Santa Fe. When we built the school and the chapel. And there was no way up to the choir loft. You seem so familiar to me. So I might have known you then. I've never regretted taking my vows. But
what God chooses for us is not always what we might choose for ourselves. For me, too.
Thank you. Jode.
You're welcome, Joanna.
This is foolish, Mother Madeline. There is no reason for you to visit all the branch house schools. I'm perfectly capable.
I know you're capable, but you're not always observant. These schools are the lifeblood of the territory. I must see them. Please.
If I'm so capable, then why do I dread the thought of losing you? And if you're so observant, why have you never noticed how dear to me you are? I have never minded bearing the brunt of your frustrations. I think I understand them. The deep sense of purpose that you feel. But I've never asked for your approval. Only God can bestow that. But if I knew that there was a small part of me that you admired or liked, that I could hold in my heart after you're gone, then maybe I could finish the fine work that you have started. Ha! There's a wagon coming, Mother Madeline.
you hear me?
Back, somebody came. Sisters?
Sir, what happened here?
Indians, man.
Comanches?
No, sister. Chiricahua.
Apaches this close?
Geronimo himself.
I thought he'd been captured.
I seen him, sister. Now, I don't know if they're following us or what, but you better come with us now. You know anything about doctoring?
Yes, sir, I do.
Oh, good.
You look after Mother Madeline. She's not feeling well.
Yes, ma'am. Barbara, you drive the buckboard.
All right, Dad.
There weren't no war party. No, there were women and children with them. They was hungry, and they took all of our food we had. So Richard pulled his gun. I thought they was going to kill us all. Now, you better sit in back, sister.
Get up, quick, get me a knife, and get me some rags, son.
We were just crossing the river.
Do you have a rifle?
Yes, ma'am.
We'd be safe in Santa Fe, won't we?
What is it?
That was beautiful, sir.
It was pathetic, Samuels. I think I'll go into town.
May I speak with you before you leave?
Yes?
I've been with you a long time, sir.
Oh, Samuels, I can't...
No, it's nothing like that. It's the staircase business, sir.
I have some work to do.
Mr. Felger, I've seen it. Well, half of it. It is really quite magnificent.
You went to see it?
Well, it's just that you've been so displeased about it, sir, and for very good reason. But I thought if you could see what Mr. Joad was doing, you might change your mind about it. That's all, sir.
I don't want to see it, Samuels, and I can't change my mind. I gave up doing that a long time ago.
Mother Madeline! Look, someone is in the chapel.
Huh? And you didn't believe me about the Apaches, did you?
Oh, God.
Huh?
Who's there?
Who could do such a thing? Oh, Mother of God. It's just splinters. Who could be so angry? Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Senor Joe! Senor Joe!
Great. Where were you around midnight, Simon?
Buck, do you actually think I would tear that staircase down?
It wasn't but a couple of weeks ago you want me to run Jode out of town. You think Mooley did it?
Ask him. I can't believe anybody would have done it.
Mother Madeline found it. Cut the heart right out of her. A damn mess, that's what it is.
You want my opinion? Find Mooley. Vandalizing a church is about as brave as he gets.
What did you tell Carlson? You betrayed me.
Nothing.
Liar! He thinks I wrecked the staircase!
Did you? You threatened to often enough? Or was that just more hot air? Go ahead. Go ahead, Mooley. You'll be doing me a favor.
Worthless little coward!
Son! Son! Mr. Billiard! Oh, son. Help! Help! Somebody help!
Mother Madeline, Mr. Jode will come back. He'll finish building the staircase. He will. Don't give up, please. You mustn't give up.
The bullet grazed a rib, but at least it went all the way through.
How is he?
He'll live, but his face won't look very good in the morning.
Doc says you're gonna be ugly tomorrow, son. He shot you anyway. You must have seen him, Simon, or at least heard him talk. Who was it? I didn't quit a good poker game for nothing. Now, who in hell shot you?
It was Jode.
Sister Margaret! Sister Margaret! Sister Margaret!
Jode is not here, Deputy Carlson, and we don't know where he went.
Do you figure he took the buckboard?
No, his tools are still here.
Do you think he tore up the staircase?
What? Never. Now, what made you think such a thing?
Sister Margaret, Paco's gone too. I've looked everywhere. He's gone.
Go find Hernando. Maybe he'll know something. Hurry!
This Jode, he's like a ghost. He comes out of nowhere, he disappears into nothing. You think he shot Filder?
No. No.
Well, Filder said he did. He's either lying or I don't know what.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Come on, Rosa. We fight Senor Joe.
Get up, girls. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy, Rosa. Easy.
Read the dock quickly.
Piet, Yuya, Munlet. The Daschuizle! Captain! Why you no fear?
I am not afraid.
We always hunted. We always afraid. How we know white men not find us from you? White men not believe we help you.
We cannot control what other men believe. That's between them and their God. But no one will ever know from me where you are. And I believe that if you do not wish to be found, no one will find you.
Cushienlos!
Paco.
Senor Joe, I was following you.
What's he doing here?
You follow, of course. My warriors, they find.
¿Cómo estás? Tú eres loco, chico. Does Madeline know where you went?
They keep us here forever?
No. You go back. You safe now.
That is very strange. Senor Joe, why didn't they kill us?
For the same reason that you didn't kill them.
But I don't want to kill them.
That's the same reason. They don't want to kill you.
We're lucky it wasn't Geronimo who found us, that's for sure.
That was Geronimo.
Oh.
Margaret?
Mother Madeline.
You mean so much to me.
I love you.
Jode and Paco have come back.
What? Paco. Thank God.
Madre! I had to fight off the wolves.
Now what kind of a story is that?
I was very brave.
Where the devil have you been?
I had to get wood.
Oh. Oh, no, you don't. You don't know. Somebody destroyed the staircase.
I did. We had the wrong wood.
You got a temper on you.
When did he get back?
At dawn.
Listen, Buck, it don't make no sense for Joe to come back if he really did shoot Simon.
You saying Simon lied?
No.
Then what are you saying?
Well, you know Simon drinks a bit. Maybe he didn't see real clear. You ain't met Joe. He don't seem like no killer to me.
You're gonna have to choose who you're gonna be loyal to. EW, you can't protect them both.
I'll see you, Buck.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Pruitt to see you, sir.
Ah. Good evening, E.W.
Simon? You hear Jode came back?
Mm-hmm.
I hear he found the wood he was looking for.
Won't do him much good in jail, will it?
Buck's going over there to arrest him.
Uh-huh.
You seen Mooley?
Can't say that I have.
Joe'd shoot you, Simon?
You the judge or the jury, E.W.?
Just trying to be a friend, Simon. But you sure make it hard.
If Mr. Joe doesn't get out of jail, I will finish this staircase.
Mr. Joe will finish it. You think he shot Mr. Filger?
No, he would never do something like that.
I know something that nobody knows. He did not.
He didn't?
I already asked him questions, E.W.
Not the right ones, Buck.
You ain't no lawyer.
Nope. I'm a carpenter, so is he. Morning. You shoot Simon Filger?
No.
There you have it, Buck. Says he didn't do it.
Filger said he did.
I've never shot a gun before.
Say what?
I wouldn't even know how to load it.
He doesn't even know how to load a gun, Carlson. Dad never even shot one.
That's what I heard him say.
Yeah, I was standing here. I heard him too.
Senor Sheriff!
What is it, Paco?
Come on, over here. It's Hernando. Tell him.
Joe couldn't have shot Senor Filger. I see him go to the mountains Saturday at night. I hear the chapel bell. I count 12 times.
What?
Senor Filger was shot at 1 o'clock. Senor Joe was already gone.
Carlson.
They're only kids, E.W.
Buck, I'm not in the habit of judging my fellow man, but I have to say, you are stupider than a stump-sucking horse. Now let Jode out.
You better be telling the truth, kid.
Then he couldn't have shot Filger.
I don't think so.
Why didn't you tell me this before?
I'm a Mies Indian. You do not like me. You don't believe me.
Oh, God, forgive me. Again and again. Can you forgive me? Please.
I'm sorry I didn't see you.
It doesn't matter. I cannot pray. And I'm ashamed to say the same ones over and over again. Hernando's fear of me put you in jail. Is there no end to my arrogance? Is there no limit to my prejudice? Hernando wouldn't forgive me, George.
What happened, Madeline?
Comanches they were. Young braves. So curious about a caravan of women crossing the prairie, all of us dressed in black. I told the sisters to stay calm, but they'd all heard the stories. A few of them panicked and tried to run off, and it made the Comanches angry, and they grabbed them, Sister Marie and Sister Anne. I tried to save them. They took me too.
Marie and Annie. They wouldn't stop screaming. I'll never forget the sound as long as I live. I thought it would never end. And then it did. The silence was much worse. I thought they were going to kill me, too. I'd never known a man. I was a postulate at 9. I always loved God, always wanted to be a nun. They didn't harm me. But what they did to me was very harmful. I found myself walking back into camp the next morning. I gave my ring to Margaret. I told her I was no longer a bride of Christ. But she wouldn't take it. I still believe she was wrong. I never understood why I lived. Or why Marie and Annie died. I've been haunted by this question ever since, and I still don't know the answer. Poor Fernando. The way I've treated him.
He'll understand. When he's older. You have great strength, Madeline.
I've endured. A strong person would have forgiven.
Mr. Filcher? Mr. Samuels?
There you are.
Mr. Joad.
How are you feeling, sir?
Joe. This must be my lucky day.
Mr. Mooley?
Mr. Joad.
What is it you want?
You dead.
I think that what you must really want is to not be thought of as a fool. You're not a fool, Mr. Mooley. You're not the only one who forgot about the staircase. Mr. Filcher didn't think of it. Nor did your father, who did most of the designs. Mr. Pruitt and all his fine workmen forgot it. Mother Madeline forgot about the staircase, and she remembers everything. Perhaps it was meant for me to build it in the first place. Will you give me the gun?
What? No, you stay away from me. You crazy? I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
Thank you, Mr. Joad.
I came over here to ask you a question.
I'm sure you did.
When I was in jail, a tune kept playing over and over in my mind, and I couldn't remember what it was. It goes like this. Do you know it?
That's your question?
Yes. Do you know it?
Yes, yes. It's Fur Elise by Beethoven, but...
That's it. My father used to play that for me on the organ. Could you play it for me?
Well, the piano is yes, I could.
Now?
You mean play it right now?
Please.
Mr. Jode, I lied about you. I accused you of trying to murder me.
Mr. Filcher, play Fiorelli's for me.
Go ahead, sir.
Steve, the staircase isn't so important. So I've been told.
I must eat. I made you something, Madeline. I made it from the same wood as the staircase.
Thank you. It's beautiful. Will I live to see it done? Not that it matters.
You'll see it. Longleaf pine is very strong, but it's also flexible. It's hard to work with, but that's because it's so fine-grained. You can't take it lightly. Longleaf pine is very rare and quite beautiful, like you.
I've never been compared so favorably to a tree. I best go.
my God. Mother Madeline, I'm terribly sorry. I hadn't realized that you were this ill. I would have come to you. Samuels, let's let her rest here. Right here. Can you make it? Easy, easy. Careful now. Careful. All right, Samuels, I think we'll need some water.
Yes.
Oh, Mother, I can't tell you how sorry I am.
You summoned me.
Yes, I did.
Why?
Always direct. Did you know I have a wife?
Yes.
She's a very beautiful woman. She's also a gambler. Before we parted, she had run up a debt of $5,000. I paid off $2,000 right away. But starting my company here, it was difficult raising the remaining $3,000 plus the interest to keep it all quiet. It was difficult, but I did it. It was yours. I concealed it by raising the costs of the labor and especially the materials. Thank you, Samuels.
So, if the staircase hadn't been forgotten,
no one would have known.
you would have known.
Mm-hmm. But I didn't think I would care.
I'm sorry for you.
This, I knew this would work the first moment I saw it. I built the chapel to try to create something that was mine in the same way music was. But that was only ever a gift. The music it was never mine.
We are a lot alike. The chapel was never mine.
It's finished. Isn't it beautiful?
Oh, yes. I ought to know how he did it. But I don't. He didn't use one nail. It's a miracle.
Mr. Joad, I think he's gone.
Gone?
I checked in his room. All his things are gone, Mother Madeline, and his mule.
But we haven't thanked you. Look what he's done.
It was the Spirit of God in him that you loved, Madeline. He left this for you. My dear Johanna, so there was the proper wood, and there was time. Thank you, Jode. Mother, please.
Gone. Nothing more.
The staircase, Monte.
Yes.
Madre, give me your hand. Let me help you. Please, Madre.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of our death.
Joanna. After 120 years, the staircase still stands in the Sisters of Loreto Chapel in Santa Fe. A railing was added 5 years after it was completed. Every year, thousands of tourists marvel at the grace and beauty of the staircase and contemplate its mysteries. For many, the visit is spiritual, as though God guided the hand of the carpenter. He left without being paid. No one knows where he came from or where he went, or how he built it with no nails nor center support. For some, it is a miracle. For others, a testament to his creative genius. Perhaps it is both. But the staircase is real, a powerful symbol of hope and faith and wonder.